Hi, Jason Keeler here with SA Homebuyer, and today we are at Theberton at Gallerie, and in this amazing industrial estate right in the centre. And let's go inside and take a look. Natalie, good morning. How are you?
Hello, good.
Nice to see you.
How are you?
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
So, SA Homebuyer clients
Yes.
get to pick all their internal fixtures and fittings and so forth here.
Absolutely.
So show us around.
Yeah,
show us
sure.
around the
Come
place.
through.
It's a nice place you've got here. Love your hanging plants.
Thank you. They've a bit of work to keep nice and green, but they look beautiful. So this is the space. We've got all your external finishes through this first section here. So we take the client through. They can select garage doors, all their bricks, roofing, entry front doors, entry hardware, pretty much everything on the external that you require.
Yeah.
So everything in this space here.
So amazing. Show us through some of these here. So what have we got? Roof and...
Roofing, yes. We work with reputable brands as well. So, your Colorbond, you can't go wrong with all their products. And we work with our local company, Revolution Roofing, as well. So they do all your metal roofing. They've got some beautiful cladding as well with their Max line and their snap block panelling system, which you see on a lot of houses these days on the second levels. PGH, we've got the bricks, and then we've also got Austral on the other side. So you've got, each area has, at least a range of bricks that you can use from your bronze right up to your gold and even POA. So if you really want something super special, you've got that option as well. So as you can see here, you've got all the beautiful Austral bricks range as well in their categories. So it's really easy for clients to see what's in their range, and if they do have a little bit more money to spend, they can upgrade as well.
So first home buyers are really getting looked after these days, aren't they?
They sure are.
Give us some more encouragement on why they should buy a house. Is this a good enough? This is pretty good, isn't it?
It is very good, and you definitely want to get out of that rental market. And
we're saying it every day.
Yeah.
We're saying it every day.
So through here as well, we go through to our flooring area. So next sort of stage is the home, really starting from that base up. So flooring's, you've got all your tiles from Beaumont's, and then we come through to our carpets as well, as all your timber laminate flooring down the back there.
Quite a selection too.
There is, huge selection. And again, it's all from those ranges. So investor, you've got quite a lot of colours to choose from in your timber flooring. I think you've got about 6 or 7 different styles and finishes, and then tiles, there's quite a large amount as well.
Beaumont, your main supplier here?
Yes, they are. Yep, they're our only tile supplier. Again, nice SA brand and national company.
Yeah, so look at the selection, isn't it?
Yeah,
wonderful. And what a neat place to come to enjoy looking and selecting your colours for your home. So this is another reason to get excited about home ownership. And we always talk about renting, how bad that is, but this is the good side. This is the exciting side, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess you can create that dream home that you really wanted. So, you've got all these beautiful selections, and you can create a beginning, I guess, in whether it's your first home, and then you build up later in the market and get more homes, or investment, or just entering that market is such a great idea.
You got any really popular wood floor colours that people really like, that are popular at the moment?
So there's a few over here maybe.
Something that stands out people really love?
I'm guessing that more of these sort of spotted gums, and a lot of the Australian species like your black bart, even your classic oak is quite nice as well. Some clients still go for the darker options. You've got a darker one here. But a lot of this sort of natural, more Australian timber species seems to be the popularity at the moment. And a lot of the carpet trees.
Is it the warmth or?
I would say so, because we're getting a lot more of those grey tile finishes and carpets. So you've got to add some warmth somehow. So really adding this lovely warm timber really helps give it, rather than a cold feel, that really warm feel as well. So yeah, just teaming up those two colours, it creates quite a nice look.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. Stylish. I like it. Very good. So what's next? What are we looking at?
All right, so next we're going to go through to some bathroom wear and bathroom settings. So huge amount of
pretty flash.
tapware, as you can see. We've got some baths here as well on display from Caroma. But you can quite easily identify what will be in your ranges as well. So you've got your bronze range there, all in that bronze encasing, so really easy to see what will be in your range. Then you go through to your silver. Not a huge upgrade, but if a client wants to, you know, you've got the option in the silver range of black tapware, which is fantastic. Phoenix have got a beautiful range of tapware, so that's why we've gone with them. And pretty much all the colours you can think of they've got these days. So you've got your shiny chrome, and they've got your brushed finishes and your gunmetal, and really nice options as well. So you can really create the look you want to achieve.
Yeah, for sure. This looks nice, the shower in here.
Yeah, that's our platinum bathroom. So a little bit more higher end with large format tiles and some coloured tapware as well.
Well, they are large format tiles, aren't they?
Yeah.
Huge.
Laminex have done a great thing as well. They've created some base. It can be really hard, especially if it's your first home, trying to pick a colour scheme. So a lot of the companies that we support have come through and almost like created concept boards and colours as a starting point for clients. So they've got a beautiful idea spot here of whether it's industrial, that might be your look, or
probably help you think too, doesn't it? When you're choosing your colours, probably helps you.
It gives you a starting point. So
helps you think about
It's got some images there. Then at the base, they've got their laminates as well. So you've got a bit of an idea of, if you're not too sure, you've got a little bit of a starting point. So throughout the showroom, the paints with Wattle and Solver have done a similar thing, as well as Beaumont's, they've got a similar thing as well. So it's just giving you that starting point and that idea to really be able to create your space.
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So we've got some more bathroom displays through here.
So you're certainly getting the close-up tour today.
So this shows you 3 levels of finishes here. So in this space here, we've got your bronze level of specification. So tiling heights may differ depending on the builder, but for a standard, we've gone with your bronze tiling heights, and then you've got all your bronze tiles as well as your bronze tapware, toilets, vanities, shower screen. So it's pretty much just showing you that package of what you can achieve.
Yeah, it's a nice bathroom.
It is, yeah. Then you can step it up a little bit to your silver range. So in there you've got silver tiles and fixtures and fittings. And it's a bit of fun to add a little bit of colour. So we've got a little bit of colour on the vanity there as well, just to add something different if you're a bit game. Because it's nice as a designer to see clients use colour. We get really excited when they want to use colour, because I guess some clients are a little bit concerned about, for resale and things like that. But it is nice when you do get a client that goes, yes, I want to use some colour. It's quite exciting.
And who doesn't love a double vanity as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic. Yeah, to have that space.
His and her.
No, helps in the morning, doesn't it? On the rush.
Full height tiling in this one, so, and a beautiful floor and wall. It just gives it that hotel look. You've got some coloured tapware in here as well, so gunmetal colouring in there. It's just a really nice finish. So this is your sort of higher end grade. It's gives it that really, with the porcelain tiles as well, it just gives it that really nice flat look.
Yeah. And I guess as a first-time buyer, you can work your way up to this, and
yeah, definitely.
Even with your own future purchase, or even now, just depends what your budget is.
That's right, and it depends on how creative you can get with the design and the tiles you're choosing as well, and how you can make the space look. But you can see from all the levels, you can make it look good, even if it's just that you can only stay within your range and be in the bronze range. It still is a beautiful bathroom.
That's good. Thank you. Natalie, this is a good tour, folks, isn't it? Good tour.
So through here we've got some beautiful kitchens. So we've got, again, like we've done with the bathrooms, we've got a similar thing with the kitchens. So your bronze level specification, we've got little U-shaped kitchen here, quite substantial really. We've got little €600 pack in there, and then you've got double sink, which is handy. Dishwasher, and then you've got nice feature tiles as well, just to add a point of interest. And we've done some little feature shelves up there. You can put your cookbooks on or display some crockery, just to add a bit of interest as well. Behind me here we've got a bit more of an upgrade kitchen. It's really in that sort of, I'm not going to say farmhouse, that sort of Hamptons look for kitchens. So all vinyl wrap doors, quite intricate tiles, standalone cooker there. It's really beautiful space. And those beautiful gold details as well with the handles and the tapware.
Yeah, really nice. I must say I am impressed. And I think people viewing will be. So to think, you buy your new home and you get to come here to the gallery
Yes.
and meet Natalie.
Yes.
Yes. And be able to choose the bronze range to start with.
Yep.
And then there's upgrade options, of course. But
Yes.
but what a fantastic thing. What an amazing premises.
Yeah, so as you can see, we've sort of been creating the story of the home as we go through. Each section has a little bench, and we kind of put all the colours together on the bench and see how it all works together as well.
Yep.
So it's good. Sometimes it's hard to visualise how things can look, so it's really good to be in a space like this and to be able to show you displays of actual kitchens, bathrooms, and to show you the level of finishes you can achieve with your range as well. So it would hopefully help you feel confident with what you've selected.
It's this would be, I reckon, in South Australia, this is probably the best selections place I've ever seen.
Thank you.
So that's pretty good. Come and get your home, and then you can come and look through here. Amazing. I see a really nice oven over there too.
Yeah, so we have a couple of ranges. We've got Euro as well as Clean Made. They have some beautiful products. Nice standalone cooker there.
This looks really nice.
Yeah, quite industrial looking in a way, but quite functional as well. Laundries. We're heavily affiliated with Laminex, so Laminex have got some beautiful products and they've recently redone their boards, so a little bit more easier for clients to find colours. They've sort of colour sectioned it as well as put all the timber grains together, so really nice way of displaying their product as well as their story range as well.
Do you find people come in here and they pick up these little testers here and they go, oh my goodness, and then they walk out with 10 of them over to this table? How do they actually get it down to do you guide people, help people through?
Yeah, absolutely. So it can be really hard for clients, like I said at the beginning, to sort of create a style that's them. So I encourage them to take as many as they want, and then we can work through the ones, and it's almost like a process of elimination. So what works with the flooring, and we have a bit of a play, and I always give guidance, but if they're really set on something in a subtle way, if it's not quite right and I don't think it's going to look good, I will sort of help them out and guide them and say, well, I'm not too sure about that, but because at the end of the day I want them to have the most beautiful space as well that they're going to be happy with. So we really try and give them as much advice as we can, but not being pushy as well. And we want them to have something that they're 100% happy with. So yeah.
We often do promos and we do them on stone bench tops. So tell us a bit about those.
Yeah, so as a stone, I've got a beautiful range. It's interesting when you come through to stone because a lot of clients know Caesar Stone, the brand, and they don't necessarily know of Esser Stone. But yeah, they've got a great range from, you've really sort of lighter, speckly types of stone right through to your marble looks, and then you've got some beautiful concrete looks now which are really in fashion, so you'll see those coming through, especially if what I encourage my clients to do is really look on Pinterest and look through magazines, watch those home shows and really get ideas through that before they come in as well if they're about to build, and then they can get a bit of an understanding of what they might like colour wise. So yeah, through magazines you'll see a lot of this, and I think it gives clients a great idea. Some clients will come in with folders of clippings, and that's really helpful to get an understanding of what they might like and really guide them to achieve what they're looking for. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah. So you probably love me asking this question. What's the favourite one? What's the most popular at the moment?
At the moment, it's a little bit of a mixture, but a lot of these sort of veneer Calcuttas are really popular, as well as this new concrete looks here. So this is one of their newest concrete
That is
ranges.
very unique, isn't it? Very different.
Really different. You're going to get a lot of variation there.
Wow.
But it's a beautiful product. And again, it's in that grey colour. We're really seeing clients are steering more towards the greys and the concrete colours at the moment, rather than I guess a few years back it was all these sort of beigeier tones. So yeah, we're certainly seeing a lot more of that. Depends on how game the client is to experiment with different finishes as well.
No, that's really good. Thank you.
Right.
So we've got the laundry.
Yes.
Passing the laundry.
As well.
And we're into...
Gets your wardrobe, stairs and paints.
Okay.
So wardrobes, we've got your vinyl, which comes in a few different colours. Simple racking systems in there.
Yep.
And then of course you've got your traditional mirrors as well, which are quite handy for us women when we're getting ready for work to see our full outfit, making sure it looks all right. But you've got some framed and unframed as well. And then staircases. So we've got obviously a functional staircase to upstairs level, but we've also got our little dummy staircases to show you some different options as well. This one here would be sort of your standard staircase with carpeted. And then you've got a couple of balustrading options there with your metal or your painted. And then we come through to our paint systems. So like I was saying earlier with laminate, they've also got the Wattle have come up with these beautiful concept boards to give you some inspiration of what you can achieve with colours and things like that as well. So lots of little chips you can take away and play with. Another great thing as well is we're open on Saturdays, 9 till 1, and they don't need to make an appointment. They can come through as many times as they like prior to their full selection, and they can grab chips, paints. We've got a whole wall of brochures, which I'll probably show you through in a minute, and they can grab any of those and really just have a good research prior to their selection as well. So they've really looked at everything when they've gone round, and like I said, as many times as they like, they can play designer for the day, and yeah, really create their scheme. So
that's good. And blinds?
Blinds, yeah, we can do full turnkey, so right up to blinds as well. Roller blinds are kind of your standard, which some builders offer in their range. So you pick through quite a few colours there for your block out blinds. If you want Venetians, you've got those as well. We do verticals, we just don't have them on display, but we have them as well. As really your high-end upgrade would be your plantation shutters in there. And sneaking in there is our little kids' playroom as well. So
you can bring the kids with you?
Yeah, you can bring your kids along. Mainly just for Saturdays. We just don't encourage it probably for...
week-long sessions?
Yeah, just for the actual proper support appointment, because you don't want to be distracted. You've got a lot to select, so...
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the average time people spend here selecting?
Well, we say for a single-storey home, we can do the selection in 4 hours. If it's a double-storey or if it's quite a large single-storey, we say it's about 5-hour consult.
Okay.
Yeah.
These are nice too.
Yeah, so you've got some handle options there as well for your entry as well as your internal doors. This kitchen here is fully functional, so...
Bring your lunch?
Yeah, bring your lunch. Now, as I was mentioning earlier, you've got all your brochures along these walls here. So we've got beautiful little gallery bags, and you can load up with as many brochures as you like, take them away, research, really have a good, thorough understanding of what you're selecting for your home.
And it's a bit dark in here for me, but I see there's a whole lot of sort of palette selections here.
Yeah, so for each range I've created some colour palettes. So I've done a bit of a dark and a light scheme. So Gallerie Bronze, I've done 2 schemes for external as well as internal. And same for each level of finish level specification there. So I've actually specified if a client is just doing an investment, they may not want to go through and select everything, and they might just say, that one there looks good, done. I've got all the documentation ready to go. So
And investors are often probably done by email and those sort of things.
Yeah, they can be as well, rather than them having to come in. And we can recreate these boards for investors as well if they want to sell their properties from. So yeah, it's quite a good.
And that's a big difference with the home buyer, because there's such a personal connection to the home, whereas an investment it's not so much.
That's right, and a lot of I think that's one of the benefits of this space as well, is if it is an investor, it's not a point of having to go to 6 or 7 different showrooms to select everything. You're just doing it all in the one space. So if you do have that 4-hour time slot, you can actually, if you want to, you could come through and do the selection.
Yes.
And I think that's the beauty for clients in general, is everyone is time poor these days, and to be able to go to 8 different selection appointments for a home can be quite tricky. So that's why this concept was developed, so that they can come to the one space and they can do it all here.
That's good.
Yeah.
Natalie, thank you so much for
That's
this
okay.
tour
Not a
of
problem
this
at all.
wonderful premises,
Yep.
the best in South Australia, because we've just voted it that for you.
Thank you.
And do they get free soft drinks too?
They do.
It looks like there is I
we've
think
got
that could be the
soft
reason
drinks,
itself
we've
for
got
turning
coffee.
But no, fabulous premises here in Theberton. Your chance to leave renting and get into home ownership, change your life, and enjoy the economic benefits and the privacy and the future. No property inspections, all those sorts of things. Really good. Thanks, Natalie.
That's okay, not a problem. My pleasure.